Praise the Lord. Welcome to AIM. Guys, look at where we are. We're at the farm. We give glory to God for what He is doing. So it's really nice, peaceful. Guys, stay tuned. I'll be writing a little bit, and we'll have it available for you guys to read if you guys are interested in that. Somebody suggested I do a blog, and I do have a lot of writing of things that God has given me. So we'll be working on that. And we came today. I still have drone footage of the farm that I have to figure out how to upload to YouTube so I can share it with you guys. But in the meantime, there's not a whole lot of visual that has gone on here at the farm except for the pegging. So they're pegging the farm. So what that means is they're taking sticks, such as this one, and they're placing them in the place where we will be planting the coconut. So I thought they did all of this place. We'll come and look. We got some workers here. They're working, spraying the weeds down. We have to spray the weeds, guys, because it's a lot. So we'll see what's going on. Got some holes being dug, I believe. So we'll go around and look. I don't know what's going on over here. You see, maybe they're making the pegs. Somebody's cutting. So maybe they had all the pegs here, and I think they've used them. So yeah, I think we're making some more pegs. So that might be what's delaying the pegging process a little. Guys, this is contumely. This is very good for you. It's more nutritious, I think, than spinach. So we're here. They're digging the holes, guys. So you see where we can come to this one. You see where the peg is. So they measured and pegged exactly where the coconut is supposed to go. And then they're digging the holes and they're putting the husk down there. So that's what's going on. Guys, this has to happen 1,750 times. So it's not an easy task. It's not easy at all. So here, I'm coming here to see. They're working on it. You see how it is. So it's not easy, but they're doing it. We thank God. You see, here's one here, and then he's digging one over there. So that's the spacing. I forget the exact feet. I want to say 24 feet. 24 feet this way and 24 feet that way. But you see how we're doing it at an angle. So there's one here. It's not straight across. It's in the middle of these two. So that's how they're pegging. They're digging the holes. And that's what's going on here. So everything is growing up. Guys, you see the coconut is there. The weeds are growing up around it. So we have to get that weeded too. So there's a lot of work going on here at the farm. They're working on it. These coconuts that you see here are the ones that we originally planted around the borders. So we were planting, if you're new here, we were planting a colorful tree that is easy to detect your borders. So it's what they normally use here. They just plant those little trees, and we call it a rainbow tree in the US, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what they do. And then somebody suggested we plant coconut around the borders. That's right up my alley, guys, because everything I plant, I like to be strategic in it. I want it to be able to bear fruit and to give us a harvest, more so than just looking nice. So even in the beginning around the house, I wanted to use that area not for flowers but for herbs and different things of that nature that would give us a harvest. But I was outnumbered, I guess, or overruled, I guess you would say. So we just ended up planting flowers there. But for me, I prefer everything that I plant to be able to be used for food or medicinal purposes or what have you. So it's everybody on their preference. So I think I was overruled and they put flowers there. So we still have an aloe plant there, which is good. And I have planted some hibiscus. So that's what's going on at the house. So when they said here to plant coconut around the borders, I was all for it. So we planted one row of coconut around almost every single area of the 50-acre farm around the borders. We planted that, and then we decided to do another row inside. So we staggered it, not knowing the spacing. You know, we went with what somebody said, but it wasn't until we brought the experts in to show us about the coconut planting that we learned that our spacing was too close together. But it will be okay. The expert that we brought in, he told us it was okay, but we will just go forward and plant the proper way. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. It's a lot of work going on here, guys. And I'm glad that I'm able to come and show you guys. I don't know how often I'll get out here when we get our 300 chickens. So we'll just, if I'm not able to get out here much, then, you know, my husband will take some videos and we'll upload them for you guys. But you won't get my videos with me being here, which is okay. Here in Ghana, you know, we're working hard and diligently to build businesses so that later on we will be able to, you know, employ many people to do the work for us, and we too will manage it and everybody will benefit. So that's our goal. But we have to build businesses to bring income. It's very important here. You don't want to go and get yourself a job and go every day to work and make somebody else's business grow. We want to be able to be the ones to provide employment for other people. And we know how we will treat them. We know the pay we will give that will be very decent and profitable to them. And also, we know how that we like to be treated as employees. So that is our goal, to impact people's lives that way. You know, some will want it, some won't. But at the end of the day, those who really want to be out here, I mean, can you imagine this, guys? Can you imagine just staying here, working on the farm? It's hard work, but it's gratifying, it's satisfying work. And who doesn't like to work in this peaceful environment? You work in the morning, and then in the heat of the day, the afternoon, you take your rest, you eat, you take a nap, you know, relax, enjoy. And then the evening, you come back and you work in the cool of the evening. So that's how it is here on the farm. A very peaceful life, guys. Stress-free. Stress-free. It's amazing. So you can see way down there. See way down there. Let me see if I can get my finger right. Right there. That's where the road is. And see how all the land is cleared. See how all the land is cleared. The problem that's coming up now is this stuff, the land is so fertile. All of this stuff is growing fast. So they have to spray it to kill off the weeds. And that is, even our farm manager, guys, this man is a hard-working man. Very hard-working man. Very honest, hard-working. We couldn't ask for a better farm manager. So he is out here even with the boys. He's out here spraying. So he's spraying and getting the weeds down. But we still have a lot of work to do out here. Guys, time is ticking. Time is really, really ticking. We have to get these planted. As you see, the holes are being dug one by one. So here's a peg. There's a peg down that way. And you see there's peg in the middle. There's pegs all everywhere. So wherever there's a peg is a place where we have to plant a coconut. So we're starting from the top over here. We're starting from that place where I just walked from. And we're gonna come down here. And let's go see. My husband's over there. Let's go see what they're doing. Let's come up here and see what's going on over here. See if we have anything different. Anything else to show you guys. See, he's over there inspecting the work. So let's see what he's found, what he's thinking, if we can catch him and ask him. Okay, I think he's got the spray that they're spraying with. Maybe he's gonna start spraying too. My husband's always willing to get in here and get the work done. So we'll see what's going on. Any thoughts about the farm so far? Any thoughts about it so far?
I think it's not going the way I'm expecting it. You know, it's like there's a lot of challenges on it because now the weed is coming up again. You have to find some people to, you know, clear the field again, and I wasn't expecting those kind of stuff. But and moreover too, it seems like we don't have a lot of workers to work with. The few that we have, it's not helping. At least we need about 10 people, but still we don't have enough people. So before they get to another end where they start, you know, is generating another stuff. So that's what the challenges that I see. that is not a lot of people, and it's a lot of challenges that we're going through, but it's part of it. Anyway. Yeah, thank you.
So that's what's going on, guys. And do we know what kind of tree this is?
It's pear.
Okay, this is a pear tree. So not American pear, but avocado pear. I thought it looked like one. Look at it, guys. It's beautiful. So yeah, you can see there's challenges here. Definite challenges. But as with anything worth doing, there are challenges. So we take them head on with my husband's wisdom and discernment, and our farm manager's experience and wisdom. They will continue to do their best, and at the end of the day, it will be done. You guys will see. We're here to tell you, all the things, so that when you come into farming, you too will realize that farming, it does have its challenges. It does, but it is well worth it. So we will keep on pressing forward. You see the farm manager here. He's not afraid to work, and he's working. He's always working very hard. My husband, always working. I think we had a challenge with the sprayer, so there's only one. Otherwise, my husband would be doing it also. But this is what, now we have to come back in and spray all the weeds. And you see, they're digging the holes by hand. So the hole has to be 2 feet by 2 feet, a square, and then 2 feet deep. And then you have to take the coconut husks and place them in there properly. Fill it a little. Take poultry manure and carry it there and place it in. Fill it. Then you plant the coconut seedling and place camphor in there, which we know is like mothballs, kind of. So that is the method of planting the coconut that is recommended for this land in particular. So with those things, the coconut will grow very well. The harvest will come about 3.5 to 4 years from now. So it's a long-term goal. It's something long-term. It's not something short-term. The chickens that we're working on is short-term for the most part. But, it's an investment. It's an investment. So here, guys, you can see, I think the workers have just planted cassava and corn right here to, be able to eat when they're here. They just come out and dig it up when it's ready, and they cook it and eat it. So I'm not really sure what this leaf is here. This looks interesting. I wonder if that's plantain. It's possible. And turkey berry is here. Turkey berry is all over, guys. I know they didn't plant that because it's all over here. You don't have to plant that. But when they have everything here in this area right here, they will be able to cultivate it. We're still pegged where we're supposed to peg. And then in the middle, they just went ahead and planted this stuff. So that's what it looks like, guys. That's what's going on. They still have not taken all the firewood out. All the wood that they're supposed to take. So I guess they will finish doing that also. I think the thing is, guys, some people have wanted to come and work, but, to come here, you have to come here on your own. It's not that we can pay you. We don't have money coming in as of yet. We're working on all of these things to get money coming in. And the money is already allocated. The money we have is already allocated to the project. So it's not that we can pay you, make your transport here and travel here and give you money and all of that. No, you have to come here and work. When the work is, we give you a job. When the work is finished, then you get paid. And for those of you who understand and are asking about employment, it's not, you work and we give you chop money and everything and your pay and that, How we do it is you come, we give you a job, you work, you finish the job, it's inspected, and then your pay comes. And then out of that pay, whatever that pay is, that will be your chop money, your everything money, transportation, chop money, whatever you need comes out of your pay. So we pay you once and you manage your money until you finish your next job. And then the same procedure. We come, inspect it. If everything is how we agreed upon, then we go ahead and pay you. And then again, you get your chop money and your transport and your provisions and everything you need out of your pay. So I think here, sometimes some of the people expect their money, they expect chop money, they expect you to give them provisions and everything. But the way we're doing it is we are giving you a job and paying you for that job. Those who come and stay here will all be in one room. So one of the rooms is for if you have to stay. The other rooms are for us and for the farm manager. So that's how that works. That's how that works. One room is for all the workers who have to spend the night here. All those workers will stay in that one room. And then the farm manager will have his room. And the other two rooms are for our supplies and ourselves. One is for supplies, one is for us. When we come, we will have a place. So that is the purpose of the 4 rooms. But everything is going on well. We've had more workers, but as they said, there's certain challenges. I think when people get there and they see the work, the work isn't an easy work, but it's very fulfilling and satisfying. And the pay is definitely, in line with what the pay is around here. So, yep. If you guys are interested, I know some people have reached out, but, this place is remote and we can't pay your transport to come here. We can't just pay all that money for you to come and test it out and see if you're going to work or not. So normally, that's not how we do our things. So if there is any interest, if you're somewhere local or there's any interest, we will run it by our farm manager, who is very well aware of how things work here and the people and other places. So we'll run it by our farm manager. We do need help, guys, but so far what we're seeing is people don't really want to do it. And we can't afford to invest money in people's relocation to find out that they're not going to be able to work out. So that's how it is. So you heard my husband talking about, we need more workers. We do, but it's not that we're going to pay people to relocate and then give them advance and all of that kind of stuff. It doesn't work that way. At least not for us. We don't have that in the budget. So for now, we can manage what we have here. Yeah, we can manage it here. And if God chooses to send us the right people, then we can work with them too. But that's what's going on. There's a farm update, guys. I've given you information. The good thing is the land is very fertile. The downside of that is the weeds grow back very fast. Kind of like my garden, right? But we thank God in all things for what He is doing. We thank Him. I thank Him for the workers we have and for my husband's vision to see this as a big farm, a big investment. Yeah, it's not easy, guys. And we too have a responsibility to make sure that the funds we have are sufficient to finish the project and be able to sustain it for another 4 years until we start bringing fruit. So that's what it is so far. And just stay tuned, guys. We're taking you on this journey, challenges and all. We'll be sharing more. We'll be sharing more with you about what's going on. And you follow our journey in case sometime you might want to embark on the same journey. So you'll understand the challenges that you will face. It's still worth it. It's still worth it. We have 50 acres. This side is only 26. Then on the other side of the road there, over this way, up there a ways, we have a more narrow road frontage, but it goes deep back in there. And that is 24 plus acres. This side is 26 plus. So that's what we have. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go at that. I gave you a big farm update, gave you some more details. Hopefully it will benefit someone. You'll get value out of it. And until next time, God bless you.